Hey. Yeah, I know. I haven't been live very often, but I've been posting a lot of videos and a lot of pictures. Things have been a little busy around. That video of the horse trailer, holy smacks, that went viral. 68,000 views the last time I checked. There's some pretty nasty comments. Listen, I get it. You know, not everybody has the equipment and the stuff to be able to do some of that stuff. We were in the middle of the suburbs of Buffalo trying to do that horse trailer on a flatbed, and I left it up to the hauler to have all that stuff. So, yeah. But either way, this is my horse trailer. This is my gigantic one. It's a 4-horse head-to-head double side load. This thing was built. Let's see. This thing's older than I am. I don't remember. I can't. It's not on here. It's on the title though. This thing's a 43-year-old trailer. It's in really good shape. Really good shape. So people were asking in some of the comments, well, you know, what's a good trailer and what am I looking for? Okay, so what do you got to look for? Make sure it's got these placards. It's got your VIN numbers on it. Usually they should be up on the nose of the trailer. Okay, if you have a gooseneck. If it's on a gooseneck and it's a bumper pull, usually they're on the inside doors, either a tax base or front axles. Well, the towing axle. So, and of course you always got to look at your gross vehicle weight. Okay, GVW, or I'm sorry, GVW. The front axle is 5,000 pounds. The rear axle is 5,000 pounds. This trailer itself is supposed to carry 10,000 pounds. It carries that. It definitely does carry that. So make sure when you're trying to figure out how much you're going to carry and you're going to load in that trailer, you're not supposed to overdo what the axles can support. Even though we weren't even putting 10,000 pounds in this trailer, it wasn't holding the greatest. The welds on the inside were actually kept breaking. So about a month ago, we had these steel brackets put on the side of it to help support the frame of the trailer itself. Okay, this is an aluminum frame, not a steel frame. The Sundowner that we were hauling was a steel frame trailer, and that thing rusted out. So I don't know if I can crawl under here or not. Close enough. Okay. Yeah, close enough. Alright. So, this is the underneath of the trailer, okay? Right there's the jack. Okay, so that's the front. There's the front frame. And then you've got the side rails. Okay, they go all the way to the back. And then these are your cross members. Okay, and that's supporting your weight across the trailer, where the frame is carrying the outside and the side rail weight, and pretty much that's everything your trailer is bolted to. Okay, so you want to get under your trailers and make sure that your frame is good and nothing's rusting out. 15%. Yeah, this wasn't going to be a long video anyway. You got to make sure your frame rails are good. You got to make sure your cross members aren't rusting away, okay? You cannot have aluminum and steel touching, okay? There's a film between the two of these. So that way, you know, because they oxidize against each other. So you got to make sure if your steel and aluminum are touching, you're watching where those are meeting on your trailer. And then I have leaf springs that are for the doors to go up and down, so I'm always watching the leaf springs. The U-bolts do have to be tightened, but they don't affect the use or the doors that much. And then we just rewired this whole thing. So like we put all new wiring front to back on this trailer because the conduit had actually busted and snapped, and it was starting to drag. So we had to take care of that. Oh, Mel, thank you for the stars. And then you always got to make sure your axles are good. So you've got your wheel axles. The trailer's not right now, Liam, please. The trailer's too low. I can't get back there to show you in the video, but you got to look at where your tires are at on both sides, and you got to make sure that they're aligned the right way. If they kick out one way or the other, you got to check your wheel hubs. There's another part in there, it's escaping my brain right now, and you want to make sure the axle itself is not bent. We've replaced 3 axles that have been bent once that got hit. 2 others were just wear and tear and weight of animals with people driving it. But we've put heavier axles on it so that way it doesn't happen anymore. But that's the biggest thing, is you got to make sure that your frame of these trailers, all the way to the back, all the way to the front, not rusted out. Your cross members are good, and make sure you're checking your floorboards, guys. Check your floorboards. Okay, I have wood floor on this. I'm always checking it. We do have one board that's going to get replaced this year. But other than that, I mean, this trailer for 43 years old, it's doing pretty good. So, but that's what to look for when you crawl under your trailers. Make sure that they're still set and ready. Or if you're going to buy one, check your frames, check your cross members. All right, cool. Thanks.